Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? Thank you very much for joining us on our Impact podcast. I am Nadu. Thank you very much. I would like to formally welcome my friend, my beautiful friend right here, Miss Rita,
Thank
to the
you.
stage. And of course, we have Mr. Tony and Son of Jesus.
Thank you.
Son of
I
devil.
appreciate that.
Thank you guys for joining us today. And our topic today is very exciting. My absolute interesting topic. People are already shaking their head. People are shaking just because of my topic, and I like it. Today, I want to discuss toys, adult toys, and what does it give to relationships? Why is today so open minded to toys, and why will you be against bringing toys in your marriage and your regular relationship? What effect does it have on your relationship? Toys, adult toys.
The way
So
you-
I don't know where to start with. So
Start from anywhere.
why are you shaking your head?
for me, I would say adult toys. Yes, yeah, it's good to enhance relationship, but there's level to all these toys. There's level to it, but you need to know what works for you, and maybe for yourself as an individual, and try to make good use of it if the other person accepts it. Before we go into breaking down the details, let me start there.
I can ask a question.
Oh,
Ms. Rita?
go ahead.
Would you buy your woman a sex toy?
Would I buy my woman a sex toy? To be blunt and to be fair, yes,
Okay.
As an African man.
100%. I'm African, but I'm open-minded.
Yeah. I
So
like that.
you're open minded.
I'm for and against of it.
You're for and against.
Yeah.
Auntie?
I'm neutral.
Me too. I like that. Uncle Tony.
For me, I'm totally against it.
Put your mic to
The truth of matter is this.
Wait,
why-
you're against it?
Yeah, why will you be so...
Why are you against toys?
Because my parents bought me toys when I was young.
Okay, so now you and your wife. Your wife is buying toys for you and her.
No,
But the toys
do you
your
mean,
parent
no?
bought you is different.
let me explain. For me, it's only a lazy man who will buy a toy for his girl.
I disagree.
Let me make my point. Only a lazy man. Because what does a toy does that you can't do to your girl?
Well, what happened
I can
is
answer
For me,
that.
this is for me. It's just like these days that everybody's like, oh, we got to be open about this. We got to be open about. It's all about the openness. But for the truth of the matter is this: I don't see what, like, oh, there are things that the toys can do that your guy or a man can do to you. That's a lie. So for
please,
me,
it's for you.
say
Yeah,
no.
yeah, answer. Attack him. Attack him, please.
because you're saying that a lazy man, only a lazy man uses
Yeah.
toys. That's
no, I didn't
bullshit.
say no. Get me right. I didn't say a lazy man use toy. I said it's only a lazy man
That will buy.
be where. How can you replace me with a toy?
So
Why do you have to think that is replacing?
it's not about
It's another name for replacement theory.
but it's not about replacing you though.
Okay.
It's a form of sexual satisfaction
For both of us.
for both of you or satisfying your woman. So for instance, how do you think the single women that are keeping themselves, I'm not trying to generalize that every single woman does it, but there are women that have sex toys because they don't want to be out there
Why do-
sleeping with every man, because at the end of the day everybody
Everybody has
gets
sexual
you
desire.
you get sexual desire, you
You
feel
know,
some type of way, you want
Rita, right?
the only difference is the physical touch part,
Okay,
but it does satisfy
Rita,
you.
Why will you? Even when the single ladies, with all due respect to all the single ladies there, I don't know why. I don't want to generalize, but if you are single, there are single guys too.
Okay,
So
you're
we
not
just sleep with every single guy.
Hope you know this you're talking about. There are guys' toys also. because you
I'm still coming there. Hold on.
Yeah, so-
we're still gonna go there.
No, okay.
So you just want to attack the woman's
Okay, let's go. Let's do it this way.
No,
okay,
wait.
hold on.
No. We're not
Rita.
finished. Don't go away from the thing. You said there are single guys too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
but-
single woman, instead of her keeping to herself, saving herself,
Yeah.
and sometimes she get a sexual desire.
Okay.
I use my rose a little bit for up in the morning, get to go.
Please don't.
I should
What,
go
what do you
find.
mean by rose?
It's called
It's a
rose.
toy called rose.
There's a wand.
There's a wand. There's a bunny.
Mention,
squirrel.
mention.
Huh.
Go ahead.
It's the
please.
plug.
The plug. Okay.
Discuss.
What about the whip? The handcuffs.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
The clips.
There.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I get what you guys are trying to say, but it boils down to one fact. Okay, let's put it this way. You said there are men's toys too. How will you feel? Because there is this kind of a, like a doll that they do now. It's just from here to here for ladies, in form of ladies' body that men uses, and they pour oil in it. Then you insert your manhood into it.
You know very well about this.
Hold on, come on.
He's an elder.
I know about this shit. And you put, if you are a girl, or you my girl, or you my wife, how will you feel? You sleeping by my side. I'm doing that to a baby doll. How will you feel?
No, you're taking it the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's
Because
your
we're supposed
perspective.
to play with it together.
No.
I want to touch her titties too. I want to pull her hair.
Okay, if you want to play with that together, for me, maybe that's the way I'm wired. If you are there, I'm going. I don't need no fucking doll.
Hope you
are the
know.
doll
Hope you
that I
know.
want to see.
Okay, this
You
is it.
sound kind
You are
of
the-
selfish in
See,
this.
hope you know that
You are the Barbie
there
I
are a
wanna
lot
see.
of.
I don't wanna see.
I don't know, but I to a certain level or degree, whatever. There are a lot of women that don't feel satisfied by their men.
Yeah.
There are a lot of women that don't feel satisfied by their men, and
Okay.
hold
No,
on,
can you
hold
define
on.
that?
Hold
Satisfaction.
on.
No.
Not every woman
Satisfaction.
come
Not
when they're
every woman
having sex with
come
their
when
man.
having sex with a man. Okay. That's the truth. Not every woman comes while having
Penetration.
sex.
Because
Penetration.
and I agree with that because
With
let me
their
tell you
men.
why.
What?
It's a lot of my friends that I grew up with that have been circumcised. As
Yep.
coming in as African girls, it's a lot of us that has been circumcised.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, not every man will be
Not
able-
every man can get them to that state.
Yeah.
So at a point in time in their life,
Okay.
when they see a toy that can go 41 hour to please them, to touch everywhere. Not every man can go down with their mouth. Maybe that's where the sexual
That's-
satisfaction
that's
is.
something.
One way to let me
No.
tell you let me tell you one of my reason why.
Okay.
When he says the lazy whatever, because I feel like a woman that uses a toy is I don't want to be disturbed all the time. Where you pulling me, stretching me. Sometimes I just want to lay down and get some head
Relax.
and go to sleep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the toy will do. I don't have to bend over. I don't have to do anything.
your leg
I
over your
put the
head.
rose right
Why
there.
don't you want to bend over? Why?
Because
You
that,
gotta-
hope you
no,
know,
you
hope you know,
don't-
the statement she just said now is right. You know that there are some times for some men, they just want to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just want to
And
come. They don't
wouldn't
want to
even get
stress.
you. They
Okay,
won't even
okay.
get you there. They satisfy
You see,
themselves
this thing
and
is all
they're done.
about mindset. The way I see it, it's all about mindset. You just said there are some, which we all know. We are from Africa. We know female circumcision is something that everybody frown at these days. But then, a lot of ladies have gone through that. But the truth of the matter is that it's all about mindset. I know of somebody who was telling his girl one day was like, "Oh, we fuck, you won't even come." And this guy want to have the experience of his girl
Coming.
coming. You understand?
Splashing.
But what is the effort of the guy? What is the effort? Because this thing is a mindset. Is the way you think. Because you can't just say you grab your girl, you want to have sex with her, and you want her to come. You know this is what this guy is going through. You got to prepare him. For me, I believe there's nothing a toy can do. The man who knows what he's doing with his girl. Because many men don't even know the... No, hold on. Many guys don't know where to touch on the body part of their girl.
So you
to know
disagree
them, to
with
bring
what
them.
part?
I disagree with the
I
part that
disagree
he
completely.
said that
Which one do you
every
disagree
man
with?
should know the touch part. See, the truth
No.
is this. Yes, I will tell you why I disagree.
Okay.
There are some men, I don't know about any other men, but I can say certain African men, when their lady tells them that do this to me, do this to me. This is what wait, please.
Okay,
This is what wakes me up. This is what gets me there.
Okay.
Some men are so proud. They think you're bringing down their ego. They don't know what they are doing.
It's not. Don't
No.
Don't do it to African men.
No,
alone.
wait.
He didn't say,
no,
he
wait.
didn't say
He just-
African men.
no,
He
he
said some
just
men.
said-
Okay,
No,
I
he
said
just said
some.
African
Okay,
men.
okay. Let me
It's not about
let me
African
take
men.
out.
Do you
Wait,
feel-
let me take my African
There is
men
this
away.
popular guy in
Let
America
me
who said,
wait.
hold on. Let me
No,
put it
no.
to you. You know him. He's a DJ. He said, "Oh, I'm the king. I can't go down on my woman." I wanted. If I was in the interview, I would have. Okay, you're the king. You know this guy I'm talking about, DJ. Okay, he's a musician. He said,
Okay.
I wouldn't go down on my woman. So
You don't even-
if I were there, I would have asked you, okay, you can go down on your woman. So, but what about she go?
Wait, he don't eat pussy.
He said
he's
it
gay.
on live TV. No, it's happening mad.
Now to say it's gay.
It's DJ Khalid. Go look up
He's
for the
lying.
interview. No,
You could tell
He
by
said
that
it
man
like-
belly, he eat a lot of pussy.
Calling names.
he said
You
it like
could
4
tell.
times.
Excuse me. You could tell by looking at DJ
Don't call
Khaled.
names, please.
You can look.
No, he's always in the
you
open.
can
He
tell
said it
by
many
looking
times.
at
Yeah.
him that he eats a lot of pussy.
So,
that belly did not
Rita,
come.
what do you think?
Listen, I disagree with you
Which
completely.
one do you disagree with?
Almost everything you say.
Okay.
That's good. I love that.
Because everything has boils down to communication and the person you're in a relationship
Exactly,
with.
that's what
You're
I'm trying to
more
say.
society based in the sense of what is right and what is wrong, what is a man and what is a woman kind of thing. To me, I feel like it's me and you.
Mm-hmm.
If I want you to be doing me and using toy at the same time that satisfies me,
Mm-hmm.
you're not just having sex to satisfy yourself, right? You want to satisfy me too. So if this is what I like, that's what you got to do. Now, if you're not doing that, hence the reason why some women go outside, because I want to find someone that's going to satisfy me, that's going to listen to me. And what he said was right in the sense of there's a lot of men that are so egoistic in the sense of if I say, oh, I don't like you squeezing my breasts like that, you feel some type of way. You understand? But I don't like it because maybe it's something that turns me off. You as a man need to find a way to study your woman. Listen to your woman, understand your woman, for both of you guys to have that satisfaction. Now, wait, there might not even be no toys involved. There are women that could come from just the penetration, but it has to have a lot of affection. I have to be attracted to something about you. Maybe it's the way you talk to me during that sexual activity.
That's
It's the way
exactly
you
what I'm
touch me.
saying.
It's the way you start. And by the way, the foreplay, it doesn't just start when we're laying down. For me, let me just be more personal. I feel like it could take the whole day. Maybe you at work, I'm texting you something crazy, something stupid, we're talking, you
That's a
understand?
different human being.
You coming home, I'm already mentally wired, I'm gonna do something tonight, kind of thing like that,
Thank
right? As a single woman, I have to find ways to take care of myself if I don't have a man. Now, that could be toys, that could be me being out there, have booty calls and XYZ. Not all of us want to do that. So I'd rather buy me a toy and have that when I feel some type of way, I use it. You understand? Until I find a man, because I don't want to be sleeping around every single man that come around because I'm single, so I should be fucking with a single man. No. Because you
But at
could
the
like
same
me and
time,
I
hold
don't
on.
like you.
That's one part that I think I kind of do disagree with, because I have a question. Because my main thing about toys is the older that I get, I'm getting more open minded, because men sometimes just cuss me the way they come and try to holler at you and stuff like that. As much as you want to be sexually open with people, you don't, because they don't even know how to holler at you these days. Somebody just comes straight at you like, oh yeah, come, let's kick it. As soon as you see me, I'm supposed to give you my pussy. Oh yeah, no.
Yep.
I would like it that if I do get in that sexual part, that I want to get touched and stuff like that, and there's no opening for me to do it with a man, that I could just be like, okay, hey, I'm gonna go get a toy. But then one thing, one of my friends told me, we was having a conversation, and I told him my mind hasn't been on coming for a long time. I want to have orgasm, I want to shake and squirt everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
But why is that?
The thing is, I want to feel something sentimental. I want to feel that body heat and stuff like that. But then at the same time, I'm so angry at niggas that I don't even want a nigga to touch me right now. I don't want a man to touch me right now.
Okay.
But at the same time, what he was telling me was it's probably because you be using toys so much that you don't feel you don't even know how the nigga feel anymore. That it's a rumors that say, which is not sure, and I don't know personally. I don't know that women that use toys so much. That's what he felt like, that it replaced men.
No.
That they don't have that sentimental anymore. Like
No.
your pussy, like
No,
That's
hold
not
on,
true.
hold on, hold on.
That is not
okay,
true.
this is what I'm trying to say. I agree with you about what you said. It was because Sergio wouldn't allow me to finish. Either toy or you want to be natural, you got to communicate. What I was saying was this. I said, most men, especially, I don't want to, seclude it to a particular region. Some men, let me put it that way, they're all about getting to the bed, let's do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I'm going to disagree with you a little bit. You said you want to be ready for the whole day before the
That's not
thing.
what
I
I
don't want
said.
that shit.
No, you
No,
said.
that's not what I
That's
said.
not what she said.
What you said?
Foreplay.
I said foreplay start for me.
Okay.
It's like a whole day thing. It's not just when we get in the bedroom, then you start kissing my ear, biting my neck.
That's a kind of person.
Okay.
That's what I
That's
say.
a
It's
choice.
an
Then
individual
I
thing.
disagree with you because we have this
What?
conversation one time here.
Yes.
We were talking like a lady wants to be, cuddled.
Cuddled, yes.
But the guy is like, he has a lot of things in his brain.
Thank you.
Women are wired differently.
Mm-hmm.
Until a man understand, and it takes an understanding man to know that. Because, like I said, you need to find out who your girl is.
No, I
The way
agree.
she thinks, the way she reacts to your touch, the way you speak to her. But like most men, they just feel like once a lady, he sit down, shake his ass. They're like, oh yeah, you want some? I'm coming. No. You
But
understand?
there are some women that-
There are some
can I
women.
come in now?
Like, hold
Can
on.
I come in now?
Wait,
Please,
wait,
please,
one
please.
second.
I
Because
want to
she
do-
said she liked the whole day.
Yeah.
Well, not every woman is like that.
Yes.
Because I'm not like that.
was what
Can I come
said.
in? Can
You
I come
gotta
in?
know
I want to
who
withdraw
your
my
girl is.
statement that I said African. No, men, some men.
Some
See,
men.
like you just said now, like, okay, like example, I've been texting you the whole day, but you're busy.
Yeah.
But for me, my whatever is high already.
You feel like
Been sending the message, but you're not getting it the way. You came home. After you got home, you just do chuku 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 2-3 minutes. Trust me, things like that leads ladies or some men to get toys to satisfy themselves. Because the chuku chuku you just did at that way.
sometimes that
wait.
okay, hold on, please. You see that chuku 3 minutes
Yeah.
at times can mean like 100%.
That's for you.
No,
That's
no.
for the man.
Okay, Nadu, Rita, you get what I'm saying? What I'm
Oh,
saying,
look at these
sometimes
two lovely
you can go like
drunkards.
5 minutes.
Yes.
And that 5 minutes can be in your memory for the next 10 years.
Whose
I
memory?
agree.
God forbid.
Wait, no, actually, you're saying something that's sort of kind of right.
No.
I would rather do it for 5-10 minutes than 40 minutes. Because that 5-10 minutes could be the best,
The best,
and then 40
yeah.
minutes could just
Be
because
the worst.
sometimes
Yeah.
you do it for that long and then we get irritated.
Why
I know.
the hell
Wait,
is you doing
wait.
it for 40 minutes if it's not what you want to do?
But that's what I'm trying to say. Some men
No,
think
she
just
said some
because they're doing it longer is good. No, it's not all the time. There are some times that you just
Sometimes
do.
you can have a quick one. It's taking your
Yes,
memory
but
for a
listen,
but-
wait. When you're already stimulated, 5 minutes is good.
Yeah.
But if we're just getting started now, where you got to be caressing me, got to be doing this, got to be doing that, which sometimes that's the case, right? But just because you're going longer don't mean I'm enjoying it. There's some men that takes a very long time to come, to get there. Where to the point I'm like, damn, you come yet? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just that, that moment. It feels so good. Just come.
Hold
like,
on. Hold on.
I
Hold
mean,
on.
wrong
on.
or right?
There's a difference in what y'all talking about, because let me step in it, okay?
Madam.
Because if you want like a 5 minute, let's say we have kids, we're in the house and stuff like that,
A quickie?
and we don't have time, and the kids are playing in the living room, and I say, hey, you see me in the kitchen, I see you in the office, hey, meet me in the laundry room in 5 minutes. And we go in the laundry room, we know we got 5 minutes, we pow, let's go.
Right.
But then, if we have time, we have the house to ourselves. You are here. We played the whole day. You know this moment. This is the moment the Lord have picked. That day, we are about to wrestle. When we get in there, I don't want you to just 5 minute shit. No. I want to.
But you could go round 2,
Okay.
round 3.
Can I ask a question?
No. Okay.
We are in there for 16 hours the less.
Oh, Jesus.
You go
Okay, can
send
I
that
ask a
person to
question?
the ER.
A genuine
You
question.
go send the
What
guy to the
leads
ER,
to
right?
what leads ladies to buying toys? So why are the ladies getting toys? If
So I have a question. I have another answer for you. You remember when you were going to school, right?
yes,
If every day you're going to school
Yes.
and you go to your teacher, you know you need education in your life. This is something that you want to do It's for yourself in your life. This is a gift to yourself. Now every day you go to class, the teacher is giving you the same lesson, the same way.
so go straight to the point. You can't be eating the
I
same
can answer
Allow
okra.
that.
me, yeah, you can't.
Just go straight to the point.
Allow me,
Stop
I'm trying
using-
to explain to you. Sometimes you want the okra with fish meat. Sometimes you
You
want the
want
okra
okra-
with goat meat.
Good.
Sometimes you want it with shrimp. And your woman, sometimes when she come in the room, I might have a red nightgown and I have like a red little whip. I tickle you with it.
You're beating
something
around
to
the
give
bush.
you different flavor to the sauce.
You're beating around the bush.
Your question was why women
Why
buy
toys?
toys or feel like they want it.
Or feel like they want it, and why does the size also matters?
Well, for me personally speaking, I feel like if I was to be buying those things, it would be personally to know myself, because there are women that they don't even know when they come
Thank you.
or how it feels to come.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sometimes doing
you.
that will teach you about your body,
Your body.
about
Exactly.
you, and that way if you're with a man, you know when you're gonna come. Hence the reason some women be like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna come. Some women don't know that. Some men
They
don't even know when their
exactly.
woman come.
They
They just
don't.
like get off and they're done and they feel like, yeah, that sex was so good.
And they
this
think the
that.
woman has come.
No,
Okay.
I have friends that will say, oh, I've never come before. And I'm like, you've been having sex for all these years and you don't know what it's like to, let off the feeling or orgasm, climaxing and all that. Some people don't know that. So I feel like, I'm not saying go buy it, it's okay and whatever. Just for you personally, like
To
how do
learn.
you feel about your body?
And
where
that's what I
do you
think they're
think a
made
man,
for.
some men will ask you, what is your turn on point? Where can I touch you? What can I do to turn you on? That's to get you to that point. Some women don't even know that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as a
And then-
person, men and women, you need to know your body and you need to know what
toys,
gets you to
I
that
feel
point.
like the adult toy. I really feel like adult toy was really just created so you can
It's
see
just
what
for
all the
fun. It's for
different
sexual
things.
fantasies.
Just
It's-
like
it's
regular
not-
toys that kids play with.
Yeah.
In an adult relationship, we should always be open minded to something that you and your partner can do differently. Hey, do you want a dom? Do you want a sub? Let's try
Or
it.
do you want to
But-
handcuff in?
But it's
Yeah.
not.
Ride the
not
bed,
you.
You
Not
keep
you.
talking about the
Not
handcuff.
you.
This man is scaring me.
Or
with
you want to
handcuffs.
whip him?
I mean that's where the BDSM thing comes in
And
with the
I love
handcuffs
it.
and I took a test on
What
that
is
by the way.
BDSM?
Anyways.
Sorry.
BDSM,
Explain. Please explain that.
Well, it's a way or form of knowing your own sexual
Fully
fantasies.
submissive.
It's either you're gonna be a submissive person or you're gonna be a dominant person.
yes.
So you take some sort of quiz online and it kind of like tells you by answering all the questions.
It don't even have
it
to
will
be
tell
online.
you. It will
Okay.
tell you if
There's
you are a
like
dominant
parties.
person or submissive partner.
Oh,
There's
okay.
parties
Right.
that you can even go and you see different people react out these scenes and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you'll be like, I want to try that. Like I remember when I first went to a party, it was like 24 or something like that. And it was called Circus something. And when I went in, I seen different doms and I seen different sub.
Okay.
Where you see a full man got a choker on where the woman is controlling him
Drawing
fully.
him with a
And then
whip,
you seen
yeah.
the woman handcuffed on the wall with the clamps.
Are
and
those
stuff.
sexual fantasies for women?
Yeah, so at first, before I went there, the one thing that drove me
Is it
up
yes
there.
or no?
Listen. I can't say yes or no right away because I never saw any part like that. Like sneaking when we was younger, you see your parents. You'll find some porno movie and something out, and you'll sneak and say, "Oh, what's that?" But I never in my life fully seen anything about the BDSM until when I went to that party and I seen a girl handcuffed on the wall and stuff like that. I'm like, why the hell would a bitch
Then
want
that
somebody to
sexual
do this
fantasy
shit?
increases.
Somebody to do. But the reason why I went there first because I didn't know how to speak to my ex-husband about nothing sexual. As being an African woman, you're always scared that when you're going towards a man sexually, when you're telling him your sexual thoughts and fantasies, they're gonna look at you like you're a bad girl.
Yep.
Like you can't tell.
Yep.
An African woman is never allowed to fully, oh baby,
Express
I want some dick
yourself.
today. Oh, I want to do this. We're never allowed. Even this conversation that we're having, This
There are some
topic
people that's
has
gonna
been
frown
something
on
that
it.
we have been battling.
No, they're free to frown.
Yeah, so they're
their
free.
face.
I don't give a fuck what they want to do.
But that's
But
like mostly religion based.
even based on religion, I fully
Yeah.
understand. But we are grown. We have the freedom to speak as human beings. Free will, we have it. And when it comes to you and your husband sexually, you could be with somebody for 20, 30 years. You're wondering why is it so boring? Because you don't know each other.
You're not
get along with
exploring.
So that
everything
toy
sexually.
ends, right?
Hold
But
on.
no.
No.
Let me
Hold
say,
on, hold on.
me-
Oh, no.
I just want to point you for
That's not.
Okay.
Don't say like husband and wife alone. You know.
Don't
boyfriend, yeah, I'm just saying.
No.
Generally.
Relationship. So me,
You can
my
be-
thing was,
you can
I
be
was
ladies to
with my husband,
ladies.
and I couldn't tell him like when he wake up. We used to be in bed 4 o'clock in the morning. Only thing we know is even when we're not talking, 4 o'clock in the morning, he comes in the room, pow. 2 seconds, he's gone. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
But at that point in time, body no enter.
No, but me, I never knew what it was.
What it was.
Anything like that. So I thought that was just, that's what marriage was. We're best friends. We get along. In the morning, he come and does what he want. If I get pregnant, hey, I have a baby. Hey, you're a good wife. That's it. But I never knew what it was to have a orgasm. I hear about it. Or sometimes you watch a movie where you see the girl just rolling her eyes in the back of her head,
Screaming and stuff.
screaming like it's so amazing. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? How come I don't do that when it comes? And I'm scared to talk to my husband because if I wear a shirt, that he'd be like, go cover yourself. You're such a bad girl. I can't talk to you about how I want to dress and shit. So I will come tell you. So now going to that place, I seen different toys.
Oh, yeah.
I seen
It help
people
you
getting
to
whipped.
have become-
I walked in. As soon as I walk in.
I'm just. It help you to who you have
Hey,
become.
no.
Okay. Let's say it like this. So that means let's say it, quote and unquote. I'm sorry. It allows you to know who you are.
At
It
first-
allows you to understand your body better.
I think more of
No, at first it
understanding your
scared
body.
me.
It
At first,
understand
it
your
scared
body.
me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when I first saw that the first day, it scared me because I ran away. I left, and then I came back. Like, no, let me go.
But what I think is this. I think that it's because most men don't like they don't like their women to tell them
What to do?
what to do while they're having it. That's what leads women.
But why
get
can't I
toys.
tell you what the fuck
Because
I
for
want?
some men, at that point in time,
Sergi.
let me finish.
Sorry.
Let me finish. We
Rephrase
can
your-
agree to this.
rephrase.
I'm not rephrasing.
No,
I'm
rephrase.
standing on my
Don't say
word.
most men.
I said most men.
Say some men.
Okay. Some men.
There are men that you feel like, oh, they are very quiet. You should
No, those
see them.
quiet ones are the best
If
ones
you
because they
meet them where they are
listen.
doing this thing.
Okay,
you
let's
be
say
like,
some
damn.
men, they don't like to be told by their woman that, oh, the way you are squeezing me, the way you are holding me, the way you are is turning me off.
Yeah.
Because when they tell them that, the guy might get pissed off and stand up and just say,
Why
you're
though?
annoying me. So that
It's
I
an
believe
ego thing.
it's an ego thing.
It's not an ego
I
thing.
believe,
But so
Yes.
you don't want to satisfy
It's
your
the way.
wife.
but they don't believe it's an ego thing. It's like you're killing their moral.
Rita, hold on, please. You talking about men
Yes.
squeezing their wife anyhow.
Uh-huh.
Haven't you seen a lady going down on the guy and the guy is in pain, but he couldn't tell the lady is in pain?
That means that,
Wait,
that means that guy is
He's
not
in
ready
pain
to
for
talk.
what?
He's in pain.
He's in pain because the teeth is scratching the
guy
balls.
The lady,
Okay, tell her to open.
Tell her to stop. What's the
Because-
big deal?
the guy was
No
closed her
teeth,
eyes
no
like
teeth.
No.
Like, put
You
your
want to
hands
enjoy
in.
pain.
Wait,
That means pain is
It
yours.
sounds like a personal experience, though.
Is it the personal experience? Wait, she thought he was a chewing stick.
Wait, I'm looking
You
at
hate her, right?
you, Rita. I hate you for that.
I'm looking at his,
It's like, come
You're looking at my demeanor. No, don't do that.
Wait.
No, don't do that to me, Rita.
I'm
No.
trying to see.
No.
She used you as a chewing stick.
Shut up. That wasn't me.
Is that, no.
It's somebody very.
It's
I'm
okay.
still on the
See,
emotional
the
It's
truth,
okay.
the truth
You are-
is this.
you know me. I can
See,
speak out.
see, the truth
I can
is this.
speak
For me,
this person.
If you're doing
I'm
anything
like,
to
damn
me,
it, man.
if you're doing anything for
you can
me
just
or to me
Stop party, stop that.
or for me or anyone,
I hate this guy.
if you are doing it wrong, I will tell you. If you hurt your feelings, it's better to hurt your feelings. But for me to badmouth you, and if I am also doing it for you, tell me. I'm open. Like I said before, I am open-minded. I am open-minded.
And you know what I
Because-
think? No, it's because I think like people don't talk in sex anymore. Like when people are making
They
love.
don't.
Why would you not talk? Open your mouth. Oh, right there. Go right there.
Go right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see that.
That
there.
is-
But
all-
that's what we're talking about. Some men don't like those instructions and
They don't like those
directions.
instructions.
Why
Don't
not?
Because
you're
some
killing
men
the
are not
ego. I believe it's an
open-minded to
ego
that.
thing.
Okay, so
Your
yeah,
ego
wait.
cannot work while you are inside of
Wait,
me.
Nadu, but it's true.
It's
There
true.
are men is like, okay, I've been with 50 women and whatever I have been doing has been working.
For them.
Okay, I want to suck your breast, pull on it, like tug on your nipples. You know what I'm saying?
my nipples.
You come to me, I'ma smack you because don't do that shit. I
That
don't
shit
like
hurt
it.
me.
And if I say I don't like it, I don't like it. It's not because you don't like me, then you don't want me. And I feel like it always leads to that. You don't love me. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Wait,
do
so
to me
me
what makes
loving
me
you-
feel good.
Good.
It's that's
me
oh,
loving
you know.
I have to let
you have to
bite my
accept.
nipple.
No, it's
You
like
rather allow me
this.
to
If I Nadu, it's like this. If a woman loves a man, pretty much it's like whatever the man is doing to you, you take. Because if you don't, then you don't love
That
me.
is
You're
so
lying to
true.
me. That's
a lot
what
of
I
girls
have
that
seen.
mentality.
But hope
Yeah.
you know
They
that
feel
same
like they-
thing. That same thing she just said now, because the man just bite it. Even though she's feeling pain, she can't say it out and stuff like that. She can't say that, oh, you're not getting there, you're not eating the right nerves, you're not eating the right spot in there. That's why I believe aside from
And
identifying
then wait,
yourself.
I got a question.
Yes.
Why do they call it eat it when you're licking it?
So you
And
can
when
go
you're
buy
eating your
you
food,
can
you
go buy
don't lick it, suck your
XXL and
food.
watch and understand that.
No, it
so you
don't
want
make
us to
sense.
interpret
I
that
mean,
for
it's
you.
free now. Go to Pornhub.
Because-
you'll figure it out.
She said, go to Pornhub and know the difference.
But
No, even when
hold on,
Pornhub take it
hold
to
on,
another
hold
level.
Hold on.
Not that I'm always on
Hold
Pornhub,
on.
but it's just I've been looking.
You just said you on it then, because if you're not always, you just
No.
like I'm on it sometimes.
No, it boils down to the fact that communication is the key.
How
Well,
many
that's what it
men?
is.
How many men?
No.
But see, we are here.
Even
right?
what
How
Rita
many
said, what
men?
she said at what you said at some men don't listen.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna align with Nadu. It depends on the girl. If the girl is snatch your soul with when you enter, she tell you, go slap your mama.
That's how we.
You-
That's how.
you
That's
tell
how.
the girl,
That's how we saying.
Let me joke.
Some,
I'm gonna slap.
papi. That's how we saying some men.
Yeah.
Some
you
men.
know,
and I believe if you've been with a woman for like, let's assume you've been with her for like
30 years.
6 months. No, don't let us go
Okay.
that far. Let's say 6 months.
Okay.
And this individual hasn't experienced that factor. They haven't experienced that factor. And let's assume she loves you. Good. But before you met her, she has experienced it. She has gone haywire on that. But just because of that love for you,
Okay.
it's like, please,
Okay.
please.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay, when you're done.
When
Okay.
you're done.
Okay.
Okay.
And she's like,
I'm gonna wrap.
this is not there. I believe, aside from women identifying themselves, knowing themselves better, I believe some men not getting them to that their climax, which is not possible for a man to be getting to your climax all the time. It's not possible.
True.
I believe because of sometimes leads to them saying, you know what, I haven't felt this for a long time. My body is not there. I am not satisfied. I'm not feeling it. I believe that adds to why women go there. You can't be with someone that comes every time, and the person is with you, and for 6 months she hasn't wow, and you think the person won't get it behind you and hide it for you.
They'll get it
Question.
wrong.
Okay,
You can get it what?
Question. Question. Do
Okay.
you believe a woman should come at every intercourse?
No,
No,
So why is it that a man should come at
because
every
that's the way.
Wait.
because that's the way
Hold
we
on.
are wired.
Wait. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ.
Why would you say that?
No, hold on.
Because
Hey,
do you
no,
want?
no.
Okay, wait. Do you
Stop,
want?
stop, stop.
Wait, sorry. Do you want?
Ask the
me
question
to
again.
lie or
Ask
want
the
me to say
question
the
again.
truth?
I mean,
Wait,
yeah.
because I didn't like the way you people.
Because
phrase
it's the
it.
truth. The truth
Okay,
is bitter.
Sergio, hold on.
That's
What
the
is
truth.
the truth about what?
Hold
Okay,
on.
let me tell you something. There are some times. The man, the way you said, you just want to relax
Sergio,
and come.
Sergio,
There are sometimes man just want to come and
I want
relax.
to make a personal example here. I was with somebody one time.
That cover
For me,
will
I
kill you.
come like 3-4 times. She hadn't come once, and that's like an hour in
You came how
Calgary.
many times?
Like 4 times. So
How long?
and I felt like I've done everything, touch everywhere.
Yes.
So one day I had a conversation with her, and one thing I noticed that while we're doing it, she always tell me, keep going, keep going. But as a man, you get to a time, you get to a certain.
That's why
point,
they
you be
forget
like,
keep going. No, you just want to come out.
You be
Is she
like,
Calabar?
Igbo.
Hey.
so keep going, keep going. So I'm like, so I had a conversation with her one day. I was like, what is really going with you? And she was like, for her to come, she really want to come. And she said, she understand and appreciate that I'm trying, even that we never had that conversation before. So, but she said, you got to trust in and have for like 1 hour straight.
Oh, but
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Not
about
be
that?
juju
Then
that.
that's where the toy comes in. That's where all those
So what are you
flavors.
going to do about that?
You get a toy,
And you don't like toys.
and you don't like toy.
Ogami, it was made.
No, I don't. Not really. I don't like. Even
No.
there was a time
She wants you-
wanted to bring.
This is the girl.
I said no.
Excuse me. This is the girl, your spirit. And you went and picked this lady that wants you to pow, 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 pow for 1 hour
you just
straight.
broke your waist.
Me,
You want to send me to here?
hey, I pray for you. But you don't think that God created this amazing toy because he thought of you?
Okay,
that this
Because
lady,
God don't want to kill you early.
Okay, this is what I'm
God
saying.
did not create it. Now God give the human sense to create.
He's the one that gave us the knowledge and understanding now.
but he didn't tell you not to eat the apple though.
Where it's from you.
But we're not going to talk.
But the truth of the matter is this. Like I was saying before. Okay, I want to ask you a question. What is the difference between having sex and love making?
Okay.
No,
Sex?
I'm not asking you. I'm asking Rita and Soji.
Okay.
Okay, love making, I feel like it's more sensual. You know, it's more sentimental. Like it's like I say, you know, it's the touch, the affection, and all that. Sex, you could come home and you just want to go off and then go sleep. You know, and I feel like that's where the toy part comes in the sense that like with the toy, it's not sensual, it's not sentimental, it's not love or anything. It's just okay, I just feel a little horny, or maybe I'm
disagree.
thinking too much. And I just want to let off and calm myself down and go to sleep. You know, then I would do that, right?
I disagree.
But for me, you could disagree. That's fine. But for me, I feel like love making, it takes two people. You know, it's something that you do where sometimes a woman can even come without you penetrating them.
100.
You understand?
Yes.
It's how I
That's
really feel
possible.
about you. And I
Yeah.
feel like
I know
it
you are
is
a log of
possible.
wood, so
It
don't
is
worry.
it is possible. You see the lesbian relationship, right? The only reason why I'm speaking on that is because you have to have a lot of affection for each other
Yeah.
to come, because there's no sort of penetration. Not every lesbian likes penetrating. You understand?
That's true.
You guys call it what is it, scissoring and all that
Okay, well,
stuff?
Please
Wait,
mention
wait,
those
wait,
names,
wait.
Please mention those
Cis-
names.
Scissoring.
Okay.
When you
That's
do
when
the
the girls are like this,
Rita.
and we're
Yeah.
like this.
Okay.
so the
Okay,
what
scissor
about-
scene.
I want to ask you a question about what you just said.
What?
You let her finish
Lesbian
now.
relationship, whereby one of them tied the
But that's what
strap
I
on,
just said.
and the other is
Wait,
sucking on the
listen to
strap
what I'm
on
saying.
and say, "Oh, wow, who started
Listen,
the
listen
feeling?"
first. Listen to what I'm saying. I said not every lesbian
Okay.
like that, you know,
Yes,
strap stuff,
strap.
because most of the studs don't do that, right?
Yes.
So let's just say, but in order to have sex with another woman and for the other one to, or for both of them to actually come, it takes a lot of affection. And let's say you as a woman, you have that affection towards your man. There is always something that have to attract you about your man. It could be his looks, his body, his smile, his hygiene, his smell, right? I'm more like a scent, hygiene, communication person. So if I'm with someone that nothing about you really attracts me,
And your
I'm
breath
not gonna be
stink?
ready down there. Yeah, you know, your hygiene is
My
that bad.
thing, let me
No,
tell
I
you,
can't
if
get
I
that
don't
close
like
with
your
you to
breath-
make love with you.
Not-
You understand? So the love making has to have a lot of affection in order to get there. Sometimes you could just play with a girl right there and boom, she's off, she's good.
So Impact Podcast, we just got joined a little bit later with my friend Bree and her thoughts on what we're speaking of. Adult toys and what impact it have on relationships. Are you for or against?
Against.
Well, she's against. And we know Mr. Tony Roney right there is against.
He's getting excited.
I'm not against it.
He's against, but
And
it's
I
actually
am
neutral.
for, and we don't know yet.
Okay.
But I'm with Rita. We're neutral.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I hate them. It's just I don't feel like it's a need.
You
Why?
don't feel. Why do you don't feel like it's a need?
'Cause if If you're doing what you're supposed to do, why do I need toys?
But who needs to know what he's doing?
Excuse me.
But toys
No,
for
no, 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 no,
relationship.
no. She hasn't said.
Got
Okay,
me.
can I ask
Got
a
me.
question?
Sit down.
Can I ask
Just
a
said what I
question?
said.
Sorry.
Just
What
what I'm
if?
saying.
What if
He don't know what he's doing.
he doesn't know what he's doing? One. Two.
Why are you with a nigga that don't know what he's doing?
No. She's
Hold on, Nadia.
against.
Wait.
What if he doesn't know what he's doing and you've tried to pass the message, but he's been a knucklehead? What will happen there? Will you just dump him?
Cut it.
You know those men that you tell, oh, I don't like that.
I like
They
it like
just
this. I like it.
They
and
get
do-
upset with
They get
you.
upset.
What would you do
if-
in that situation?
If we don't have a sexual chemistry, I'm good. I ain't gonna lie
So
to
you would rather leave him
You
and
leave
get
or
to
you just
another
stay in
dude,
it?
or buy
And
a
en-
sexual
and
toy
enjoy
to
it like that,
pleasure
and enjoy it
yourself?
like
That is so hard to say
See,
that
I
you're
don't need,
good
I
right
don't want
away.
a toy to do what he's supposed to do. I'm gonna just find somebody else.
Oh damn! That's even bad. Jeez.
Okay, wait.
That's
To me,
even bad.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
into toys even like by
Wait.
myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
I get that, but like if you leave
Like
him,
whips and shit.
wait, Nadu, if you leave him and find another man and they don't know what they're doing, I feel like that's gonna be you just like, you know what I'm saying?
But when you say the person don't know what it's doing and y'all changing it,
Like, it could
wait.
be taught. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel like the whole thing is more of like the guy not following. You know how you with a guy and maybe they kind of like suck your nipple too hard and you're like, baby, I don't like it like that,
Yeah.
and then they just
Who
feel like
hurt your
it
nipple, baby?
I am
I
just
guess that's
speaking.
hold on, Rita. I get that's from a past.
Oh, okay. It's a counter-attack. Okay.
No,
Is that for a person?
Okay.
I love this attack. I love this attack.
Okay.
no, it's not personal. Because first of all, you gotta get that close.
I can
to
see your
do
demeanor,
that.
the way you say, oh, you said it like 5 times.
You
today.
just trying to get back at me. But I'm
I keep
just
on hearing
thinking like, okay, do you think if you talking to that person and they're not understanding you, you just completely leave the relationship because they're not sexually satisfying you? But everything else could be good though.
I mean, we can be platonic, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do on the back end.
That sounded like a booty call.
Even for your husband.
Can you withdraw
my
your?
husband?
Can you withdraw your cup?
I wouldn't marry somebody that
I mean, that
we
part,
not,
yes, I
that
agree.
we not
I agree.
That
compatible.
You know, and that's the thing too. And I'm so happy that you're so straightforward. But like I'll say it again, where we're from, we're raised that you love your man the way he is. Like we don't never speak our mind out. Rita, you can say but growing up back at home, you was never raised to tell a man like, hey,
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you.
yeah.
Okay.
So, but now
Nadu,
that we grow
Nadu,
up,
please.
I
and
feel like
Please,
it's
please.
good for a man to tell you like, oh,
Brie,
you're
hold
not
up,
doing
Brie.
that. You know,
That is
they will
true.
tell you.
A man
They
will
will
Okay,
tell
you're
you.
not doing it right, Abby.
Yes.
Okay, I want
Okay,
They will say
good.
something
Sergio,
before we
oh,
say
Wait,
something.
she's
wanna
talking about her experience, please.
I
She
want-
said the guy told her something. I love
No, I'm
that
just
part.
saying, like, I
No,
feel like
she
men
said-
will say something before we say something.
before.
Because a lot of women are like unsatisfied. A lot.
Damn. Okay.
And
you
we
see.
don't say
I
nothing.
just said
we fake
somebody
stuff
about somebody
and,
who's
make
like
y'all
1
feel
hour.
So
good.
if
You
we're
gotta be
honest,
him
what's
for
the
Let
1
me ask you a
hour.
question. If you just said a lot of women are unsatisfied, and the truth is this: a man can never satisfy his woman every day during sex, every time. Don't let me say
Why
every day.
not?
It's not come on. It's not real.
why not?
It's not real.
I don't understand that part. I
See,
don't
let me
like
tell-
it.
Okay, let me tell you.
No,
wait.
if you, whenever you come, whenever you put your dick inside, you come, you bust a nuts. Whenever you come inside of me, I have to squirt. If I can't, you are dismissed.
It is not real.
Why not?
I'm not here to argue why not.
No.
But I'm here to tell you
No.
fact.
The world was created a yin yang. The whole circle has to be 50-50.
Wait.
It is
You come
not
and I come.
50-50.
If you
It
come and I
cannot be
don't come, one is
50-50.
sliding. And no.
Wait, you said.
Do you want the real
have
answer? Or you
to
want the
squirt
lies?
all the time.
We can cook it. I'm ready to cook.
Did you?
All the time.
No,
That's
no,
what's
no.
up.
Hell
Rita
yeah.
is asking a question.
You
so,
have to squirt every time you have sex.
Because I feel like when I'm about
Wait,
Yes
first
or
answer
no?
my question.
Yes or
Yes or
no?
no?
Yes
Don't
or
beat
no?
her up.
excuse me.
Is it yes or no?
Excuse me. Let me explain this
excuse
to you.
I don't
Yeah.
need
The
explanation
fully
yet.
She
way
said she
that I
doesn't
will
need
come and feel it
explanation.
in my body is when I'm squirting. It's like sha, yeah,
Sha,
And
kill you there.
yeah, and it is my whole body that's coming.
Sha, kill
so
you there.
every time when you touch me, I have to.
Okay, let me
Even
be,
if I don't squirt,
let me be real
let me
with you.
cream a little bit.
Let me be real with you. If the man is not taking any tablet or any kind of
Viagra.
Enhancement.
any
That's the
enhancement,
truth. Yeah.
trust me, no
Vita Cola.
man, no man, no man will make you come.
Hold on. So what do you
Why do he gotta take that? Why can't he just have
Should I tell you
natural?
why? It's
No.
because some
Listen,
men don't want you to
I
replace them
agree
with the
with
toy.
him
That's why they
because
take it sometimes.
I agree with him because
Yes.
some men don't have that stamina.
They don't.
Mostly
Because
they
they're not
work
taking
all
care of
day and they
themselves.
come
No,
home,
it's
they're
not about
kind of
taking care.
tired.
No.
Okay.
No, I do.
Okay. You want us to go on? Let's go on now. See, let me tell you. Some men, no matter how prepared they are for you, the moment they get into that promised land of yours, and the promised land
They wanna
is
sleep.
sweet,
They just want to sleep.
they just want to sleep
Yeah.
because they've released their life.
Sleep, cat.
Instantly.
Hey,
Am I lying?
They want to go to
Sleep
sleep.
where?
instantly.
You see, that means that's why you don't know the
Yeah.
power of your promised land.
Yeah.
I understand that part.
not
So-
you.
But
so
you
why
go
you complaining?
sleep after.
That's the
I
problem.
swear.
That's why I said not
Yeah,
every man will
Jesus.
satisfy you.
No,
Every
no,
Yeah, they
no,
only
no,
worry
Listen,
no.
I
about
think
their
that you
own
do need a
satisfaction.
toy.
I'm scared of the toy. I'm scared
You
like
know-
it's gonna go there
You
and
know,
go
Okay.
there are some women that finish having sex and then use their toy.
Because they didn't get to the promised land.
Exactly.
Okay,
No.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't feel like
Okay.
that's fair.
No. It's an easy
fair.
way
That's
around
not
it.
fair.
It's an easy
That's
way.
not fair, right?
It's
No.
not
But you
fair,
blame
but that's
the man.
I
Why
feel
would I
like
did what I was supposed to do for you, but then I gotta use it.
It's
twice.
not.
I
It's
gotta
not
do for
fair.
you.
Y'all
but I feel
haven't
like it's
messed up.
reality.
Listen, that's why
That
before
even
you
bruised the
stick
ego of a
it, you
man,
had to
because
lick it.
it happened to one of my
But
friends.
not
Listen,
do, not
Listen.
not
Before
every
you
woman
stick
does.
it-
Not every woman want that.
Not every woman want their pussy, eh?
Nadu,
Yeah.
Nadu, hold on,
Yeah.
hold
I mean,
on,
I've heard that.
hold on,
Not me though.
Hold on.
Not me, though.
Okay, let
don't
me
care
ask your
for it.
friend.
I
in the
don't
middle
care for
question.
it.
That's because you never had it done.
No, it's not
okay,
that I've never
pre-
had it done. It's just that
pre-
it's
pre-
not a
pre the
of
game.
importance.
How
if that
You don't
long
makes
like
do you
your
want the man
pussy,
to
eh?
stimulate you?
That's not what I
So,
said. I said
Pre
it's not
the
an
game
important
show.
aspect
How
of my
long do you
relationship.
want the man to play with you?
What?
Pre the game show, like before sex, having the real D. How long do you want him to play with you, to caress you, to bring you out?
I
there?
don't think I don't think there should be a time limit
No,
to
It
it.
shouldn't be a
That's
time.
a- no.
That's where I'm going.
That's
Wait.
that's a mistake. That's
No.
a mistake.
Let me ask it. Wait
That's the thing we
now.
always get wrong. I always tell you guys, there's no playbook for all these things.
Let me
There's
finish.
no playbook,
Let
yes,
me
but
finish.
it's better to get your woman more
Yeah,
aroused
wait,
because
let
then
me
she
finish.
can
Let me
come
finish. I know where I'm going with that
faster.
question.
Some women,
Yeah.
you can take them to where they want to get to. In
With what?
5 minutes. Playing with them.
Like
You know,
for how long?
Hold on.
It's not like a time frame.
Thank you.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You can touch a woman for 2-3 minutes and she'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
And there's some
Who is that?
women you can touch them. for
Can you hear
the
what she
next
said to you?
Now this is from another one. She need a toy. That's all.
Nadu needs
No,
a-
I don't want a toy.
She needs a double
I'm
set
not for
rose.
toys. I'm excited. When I mean toys, I don't mean something that I would use on my body. I mean toys, meaning in handcuffs, whips,
It's still a toy
shit
now.
like that. Are you
But
open
that's
minded
not
to that?
toys.
Like,
That's
I
not-
want something.
you're already using toys.
Yeah,
That's what you're
those
using.
are toys.
Not-
Like. That's what I mean by toys. Now, when you come to the pen, I don't want
That's
the
not
fucking
toys, not
plastic thing in
No,
your
rose or nothing.
That's
A
for
toy
the,
is
I don't
a rose.
want
that's for the
that.
men.
I
never
don't
even
want
tried
nothing
it.
on my click was.
Hold on, Rita.
Me
I don't
neither.
want
I want
that
to tell you a
shit.
personal experience of a very good friend of mine.
Yeah,
I want to
Hope-
hear his
no,
personal.
Hope you're ready to go for
Somebody
him,
you
Rita.
know. I can.
Rita, don't listen to somebody
Hold
you
on.
know.
I can mention his name.
Tell me.
Don't mention nobody's name though.
Tell me his name.
That's fine, but
Tell me, is it Maiwa?
Nadu.
Olórí burúkú ni ẹ o.
Hey, voila.
Olóṣì ni ẹ.
You say you can mention his name if he was
Don't
here.
worry,
Why
Lock it out.
we mention that name of all the names?
Maiwa is the only one that is not here.
Why we,
So because
Okay,
it's
mention the
not
person name.
I hate you for that.
Amen.
So
I love you.
it
Too.
was
I
like
mentioned the
it
name.
was like, you know, he went out with this lady not too long, and he had a sleepover, and he felt deep inside of him that he already killed the lady, did the shit out of the lady, and he said he was surprised. By the time he looked to the other side, looked back, the lady was already using toy on her.
Okay.
And he said that really broke him down. Like damn, and that was the last time they saw.
What size shoes he wear?
What?
Nadu. So wait.
What size shoes do he wear? Your friend?
You are a demon.
Size 9.
You are
He
a
wears-
demon. He's not
What
okay.
size
Nadu,
shoes
let me
do he
reply.
wear?
No. Let me reply, Nadu.
It's
It's
somebody-
not about the size
You know
of
what?
shoe.
Hold on. Now, do you want to know
Yes.
who it is? That was Soji, my friend. Yeah.
Soji?
No, not me.
You sure?
I'm a weapon of mass destruction.
Let's Soji, my friend.
He
He was
said-
like, he felt like, oh my God. Because he was like, oh, Anthony, I'm going to, he got there and they went out, came back. He said they had
I
for a
can't
very
believe you
long
did my
time.
friend like that.
And
That was so disrespectful.
But
that was the last
wait,
time they
wait,
stopped.
now wait. When they were done,
Yeah.
did he ask her anything?
How many African men will do that?
No,
Yeah,
don't-
I'm just saying.
Oh, sure. Let me don't use African men.
Like,
How
no
many
man.
men?
God bless you. It's not African.
No.
That's
That's why I
why
said
you
let me pick it
messed
up.
up
How
at-
many men?
Men's gonna
Let me
ask
tell you. Let me tell you because y'all have to listen to me.
Okay.
I am the. Let me put my
Okay.
pimping
You are
down.
the mother.
Ah,
All I know is you.
listen.
You need it.
If you don't lick it, ain't no sticking. Before a man, I feel like when you're having sex with a woman, making love or anything, as a man, for you to be a man, you are a provider. You have to provide a woman with her orgasm first. All of that shit. Look,
Nah,
I
no.
feel.
I
I'm
disagree.
sorry. You need what?
I disagree.
Thank you.
I don't know why she disagrees. She has my favorite color. But listen, let me tell you. Before, I feel like in sex, because you know it takes a woman longer. A man, the first thing that you want to do in sex is, right, when you get the woman body, admire her. Make her come. Then you can release yourself. Because your shit, it comes in whatever they want. But I could be a selfish woman because me, sometimes after I come, I don't want you to touch me. Because as soon as I
That I
come, get the
agree
fuck
with.
off of me. But
You get dry too.
I will be generous depending on the effort that you put in to satisfy me. The whole thing is a cat and rat game thing. You catch me, I catch you. You catch me. It's a Tom and Jerry thing. I come, you they come. You they go, I they go. So the first thing, either we come together and union, or you make sure that I come first.
Can I tell you something?
I don't know what he's talking.
There are times it works like that. Like when the lady wants to come, the guy might be on his way. Don't get me wrong, to come. But you can tell the guy, hold it, let's come together. That's
Can they control
communication.
Yes.
Some men can.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can hold your nuts.
Yes.
Some men can, yes. Some men can hold it.
Papi Chulo, can you hold your nuts?
That's what I do most.
You hold your nuts.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Some men can. But that's why I made a statement. I said, it depends on the promised land.
Let me tell you, on my promised land, ain't no holding shit.
We don't
When
need to
I'm
know about
ready,
your
because when I
promised
put the
land,
back
Nadu.
up
What's
like
this?
this,
Hey.
when you are back there, and I put the
Jesus.
back up like this,
Oh,
and you see the stomach go low, and the
Hey.
yansh go up like this, and you're back there, and I push it back. It is time for you to release.
But okay.
You don't have the thought to think about.
Do you
if
think, wait, do you
Oh
think
my
do you think
God.
most men are interested in all your diagrams?
What do you mean if they're interested?
You said like this, like this, like this.
No.
Do you think
Listen,
most
you're not
men are
listening
interested-
to me.
No, not do.
She's-
I'm saying, listen, you're not listening
I
to me.
get what
I'm
you
not
said.
waiting for him
Can you calm
to
down?
see if he's interested or not. Me, when I got you in the position that I want you in, and I'm ready for you to release, you don't have no. What are you thinking about?
Okay,
What do
let me tell
your
you something.
thoughts over
No,
there
let
is
me tell
gone.
you something.
I think
That
I'm
see,
too.
it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Trust me,
But I go win.
some men can hold it for you to please you, to make you feel that moment. Trust me. Some men can. But see,
Where is he?
wait now, relax. But there are some men, if you like, position them the way you like. They don't come tay.
This is last year.
They don't
Yeah, that's
they
true.
come
There
tay
are some men that don't even come from blowjob
at all.
at all. They gotta stick
Yeah.
in something. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
that's good because
at
I
the
don't
end of
know
the
how to
day-
give blowjobs. So
Oh my
I
God. This girl is crazy, right?
Wait,
No,
wait,
a
wait,
lot
wait,
of
wait,
men. Yeah,
wait.
you're right.
Pause. Wait. Now wait.
Your friend is not talking. I don't
Wait,
like it. I don't
she's
like
going
it.
to talk. Listen, you don't know how to give a blowjob, but you are here saying you have to eat my plate before you go stick it
Right.
in.
That's
You
kinda
can't be
selfish.
like that.
because
No, that's
it's-
selfish.
Because see you there.
Nadu.
The toto is a blowjob.
No. Wait, I'm gonna ask.
This is
her,
what we're talking
do you
about
think
now.
that's fair though? She don't know how to give a blowjob, but she wants you to eat her plate. Do you think that's a fair?
It's not really fair.
Exactly.
But as a lady, I get what you're coming from.
You get what I'm saying?
So as a man, I get
the
where a man
pussy
is coming
a
from.
Power.
Also.
Is a, what did you call the
For
pussy?
a man, I get
What
where a
did
man
you
too is
call the
coming
pussy?
from.
The promised land.
Promised land.
You can't
The
ask for what
promised
you
land.
can give.
Oh, okay.
Listen.
See, let me tell you something.
You can't ask for what
That's
you can
an
give.
extra.
Oh, extra key you there.
That's some I love you.
Listen, what am
coming
I
from.
tasting on the dick?
What are they
When I
tasting
lick
on the
it.
pussy?
So what are you
This is
tasting?
mother.
Mother.
This is the promised land.
Oh, you're using my.
It's mushy, gushy, mushy,
Gushy,
gushy.
full of squirts.
Yes.
No, Nadu, no. Just to be fair, You can't ask for what you're not able to give or you don't want to give. One of
But
the
I'm
two.
giving it with my pussy.
No, it's not the same.
And it's given it
Especially
with
if
this
your
dick,
guy
too.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
If
If
you
he like
if
it-
you with
Okay,
a man that
let
wants
me-
you
let
to
me
go
ask you a
down
quick
on
question.
them, but then you want them to go down
If
on
the
you.
man says that, okay, you know what? I will agree for you, for us
Mm-hmm.
to use a toy, but you have to go down on him. What will happen?
She will say no because she don't know how to
Then
do
there's
it.
no toy.
No,
So
I'm
wait,
okay
wait,
with
wait.
the no
Nadu,
toy.
what if he
You-
say
you
if you
see,
don't
that's
if you
how
don't give me a
selfish you are.
blowjob, I don't give you head, but we just do penetration. Would you
Rita.
go with that kind of
Rita.
relationship?
How are you gonna get the pussy soaked up?
Rita.
You don't
With
need. He don't
sticky
need
thing
to
with only
eat
toy.
you. Wait.
You use groundnut toy.
No, I
listen,
don't.
every
listen,
time you
wait,
gotta go
wait,
down
wait.
for real?
Wait, babes,
I love that for you.
babes. Listen, Nadu.
But you don't love it for yourself.
Because
Wait,
at the
see.
end, at the
Sometimes
door,
I want to.
before you
I don't have to receive.
Nadu
I'm a
just said
giver.
something
Oh,
right
you're a
now, right?
giver.
Nadu
Oh,
just
okay.
said something right now. She said,
Sure,
how?
give her.
No, we'll talk about that.
Wait.
giver.
She
I mean,
Very
both,
said-
but
She's
sometimes
very
I just,
selfish.
Guys, Nadu just said, how do you get the pussy wet if you don't go down on her?
You don't have to go down.
You don't have to go down on someone to
Yeah.
get them wet. If you're attracted to that person, they like you, the one touch,
Yeah.
the stroke of that
I
touch.
do that, but I don't want regular wet. I want waterfall. I want.
But
to, like,
that's you.
go to
That's
the
you.
jungle.
Rita,
Nadu, that's on you
Yeah,
to
I'm
make
talking
yourself.
about-
No, that's on you to make
No,
yourself go
no.
through
Why would
that.
I make myself wet? You're trying to
You don't get
penetrate
what I'm
my
saying.
golden.
It's a mental thing. You're not understanding what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying do. It's a mental thing.
I guess
if
I'm for
I
the
am
toy
so
then.
attracted to you, right? And you come
should be
there
wet
and
before I
you start
talk to you.
touching me and all that, I'm gonna get wet. Why?
So
Because
you're
I'm
telling me
attracted.
everywhere.
You don't
okay.
need to eat me.
So because I'm sitting here right now, somebody that I'm attracted to, I should just be sitting here soaked the fuck up.
no, that's not what I'm trying to say.
Not that
Nadu.
you be
when
soaked,
you're in
but
that
you're-
position.
but at that position you're in, you'll
Yes.
be thinking wild in your
Okay.
brain.
But when I'm
Because
thinking
maybe
wild,
they
I
take
get
off their
soaked up.
clothes.
Okay, ladies, this is the way I see it. It takes two to tango, right?
We need to finish this one, though. I like
No,
this one.
you already told her she need a toy. That's all. Just close.
I don't want
We
a
get you
toy.
one. Don't worry, we get you.
You better learn how to
The-
lick
the-
it.
Oh, that's gonna be your birthday gift next
the
year.
podcast will get you.
But
You know, I know their name. I was
Sergi, hold on.
Wait, what are all the names?
Hold on.
Wait. Let's talk about
Hold
this.
on.
No, wait.
How
let
many
me
toys is
ask
there?
these
Hold on.
questions.
There are a lot of.
There's
on.
so many.
We will go
It takes two
there.
to tango.
Yes.
What I see is this: if a guy meets a lady, if the guy is really into you, even before you go on the bed or you want to have anything to do, if the guy so much adore your body, this is what I always say. It depends on the way a guy look at a lady. You understand? People can be saying, "Oh, this guy is this. She doesn't look good," and there's a guy somewhere be like, "Oh my God, the way she is, man, I'm going crazy." You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
I want to grab this. That's how it is.
You want to grab what?
Shut up.
You want to grab your yash?
A man.
Yeah.
That's
Are
where-
you a young guy or titty guy?
the two.
You like both?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
there's
too.
some people that like both.
Yeah.
What do you mean, me
Very
too?
She's crazy.
This one.
She knew-
I'm
she
not
said
going to even
exactly
speak on
she
what you
said.
did to me on your birthday.
What did I do to you on my birthday?
Ah, no, it's okay. That's a
Look, let
topic
me
for
tell you,
another day.
everybody's talking
She
about
was
how I
wrong.
bit the stripper's titty.
You
Okay.
no, you
That sound like you.
Clito.
I did what?
You told her, right?
I have a video.
Hold on. Did
I have
you tell her?
evidence.
I
have
did what?
evidence.
No, she gonna tell you.
What did I do?
Okay.
No, they told me that I bit her nipple.
Yeah, you
No.
did.
And I am
did.
innocent as charged.
That's
And that
not
was when
true.
I left.
You,
I'm like,
you know,
this guy's
the
crazy.
funniest thing.
I have a
You know the
video.
funniest thing. Some people like to be tipsy in order to do shit.
I don't
Just
like that.
thank you.
Some people do
You know,
that.
I'm
I
still
don't like
coming
that.
to you. I'm still coming to you. I have you in my mind. I'm still coming to you. Well, you made a statement, say you're a giver. You define giver, but I'm still coming to you. Like
She
someone.
didn't say all the time.
No,
She said
I
sometimes.
never made a statement.
No,
like
but
all
a
the
giver
time.
is a giver. It doesn't matter if all the time. I'm both.
Yeah.
You understand? So we need to understand.
But
that.
somebody else is
because
saying
we
this
are
time.
a learner.
That's probably why no nigga want me because shit. I run the house. You understand?
This guy is
I want to
crazy.
have like 10 niggas on one side, 10 bitches on one side, and it's all me. Is this
So
me
you
in
go
the
both
middle?
ways.
And is this me in the middle? And the women are enjoying my right foot, the men are enjoying my left foot.
What the fuck?
And it's a paradise.
She be making this whole thing is they sound like an orgy.
You know what I like?
But no, it's all about me.
Keep it up.
It's satisfying me. If we are in this sex game, I'm so sorry. It has to be about me. Psh. If it's not,
So you're open to threesomes and foursomes?
Foursome. I never.
Well, I'm just saying.
Is your question?
Five-some, six-some, seven-some,
So
eight-some,
Are you
nine-some.
open to 4 toys some?
I don't. I'm scared of the toys. You can't penetrate me with no toys. Though.
No, that I don't.
Okay.
Like.
I don't
Okay,
want.
let's leave.
That
Let's
strap
hold on.
ons,
Okay.
dildos,
Let's leave the
butt
all
plugs,
those toys. What about
the-
strap on?
No.
The handcuffs. The
I
whip.
I like the handcuffs.
I can do handcuffs.
I like the whip. I'll whoop you.
No, why can't they whip you?
Now you do.
Well, you know what? I got spanked before, but it depends your reaction right after you whip. When you whip it, you have to rub it.
Ah, Lori broken now. You know.
You have to rub it right away.
But the
Nadu, I
truth of the
swear
matter
you're
is
crazy.
All these are fantasies.
Hold
To
on. No,
entice
hold
everyone,
on.
though.
People have different sexual fantasies.
That's true.
Yes.
But that don't mean you should just grab me on the street and you
No,
whip me up
hold,
because
hold,
I'm
hold
a
on.
crybaby.
Hold on. People have different sexual fantasies. I've seen somebody who's always like, oh, a lady was telling me one day, Anthony, let me come behind you. I said, you
Wait,
want to stay
what?
behind me? You want to stand?
I like that. Yeah.
This is
I
how-
want to
no.
penetrate the
Can you
nigga.
hold on? Hold on.
no.
Shut up. But you don't want nobody to penetrate
That means
you, right?
you'll be
From the
holding
back?
the strap.
Yeah.
God forbid.
But you want to penetrate.
God forbid.
Okay, let me make my word. Let me make my statement. It was
Nah, this is a crazy person.
Let
God.
me. I said to do what? Oh yeah, I've been looking forward to do. I said, how you got
What
the
is
wrong
that
guy.
called again?
Peggy.
Pegging?
I
Is
said,
that from the
Peggy?
back? The lady coming from the back?
hold on. I said,
Yeah.
She
I
penetrated
said,
the man from the back.
you know, I said, you
Stop,
know what?
Peggy.
You got the wrong guy. That's not going to happen between you and
think
I.
I would-
Because I wouldn't even do it to you. So why would you? You want to?
You wouldn't go through the back way?
I have a Zoom
No,
3.
like she want to come to my house.
Your anus?
Okay, I'll do it.
I'm like, what will I tell people? I'm a guy. I said,
But
no.
lot of
before
men
we
are
talk,
into
it's
it, to
okay.
be
I'm a
honest.
virgin. I'm a virgin in the
Hold
ass
on.
too.
And she said, so oh yeah, some of your people allowed me to. I said no, that is them.
Oh yeah, that is so
Yeah.
true.
You-
Because a lot of
see?
Nigerian niggas like
Hey.
that
A lot of
backdoor
men in
action.
general, I'm telling you, they just low key.
They
about
want
it.
you
I'm
to
not
lick
into
their
it, but
booty
they do
hole.
that. It's okay.
They want
Are
Nadu,
you
Nadu,
serious?
please, let's
Yeah,
go
I
to
have
the
a little
middle.
brother that's trans, so yeah.
Let's go to the middle.
You said what?
The lady
My
in
little
the
brother
middle.
is trans, so.
Okay.
She has a trans brother.
So
Yeah.
you said, I'm still going. I said I'm coming for you. You say you're a giver.
Oh, no.
Can you explain that? I'm a learner. I'm learning
When I like my man, I'm gonna give him what he wants.
all in one without him
Thank
giving
you.
you
So
anything.
your sub. Is that what you're saying?
She don't have to be a sub.
It's not like a whole. I don't like the whole dom sub stuff.
No, you gotta be one. You fully submit
I
yourself
would.
to
I
them.
mean,
I am- I am
would give
submissive,
my
though.
man
I am, I
everything
guess.
to satisfy you if I'm into you like that.
What
But I gotta be in love. Like,
what,
That's what I'm saying. If I'm into you like
Yeah,
that,
I'm gonna do it
if
all.
the
get whatever.
man-
makes
Even
you
if
fall
it's
in
to be
love?
open-minded
of
with
things.
What if the man
anything,
likes
I do
Wait,
it.
I want
to
to know
use
this.
toys while having it with
Oh,
you?
I don't want to do that.
See, that
But you
part
love
is a
him, though.
discussion. That is, it doesn't matter because I love you. Don't mean I gotta let you do whatever you want to do to me, right?
Why not?
Why not? Because
If
my body
I
is
love
my
you
body.
and you love me, you submit yourself to me 100%.
Are you okay?
So if you, as my man, I want to handcuff you and poke
He
you
don't
in the
have
back
to
door.
do that.
Hey, be careful when you
Nadu,
Africa.
he ain't gotta do that. He don't have to let you do anything to him
That
that
don't
will
mean
make
just do anything.
And besides, a lot of men don't want to put themselves in that kind of position. They now some men are okay putting a woman in handcuffs and da. You want to role play, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I want my person to be okay with whatever I want to do. I'm gonna discuss it with you. Hey, I watched this and I saw this, or my friend did
But
this
why do
with
you
her,
gotta
whatever.
discuss it? Why can't we have spontaneous sex?
You
That's
can,
true.
but that
I like
depends.
that. Don't
that
you like
depends.
that?
You could catch my
I'm
ass in the
super
kitchen
traditional,
cooking.
though.
And
I don't
you
like
know
all
what
that
I'm
extra
saying?
stuff.
Nadu,
You don't like
Nadu.
those extra stuff.
Was
I'm
you
super
only like
traditional.
missionary?
I mean, not like I'm not saying like that, but like, why do we need
Why do you need
be
enhancement?
hanging off the ceiling and all that? Like,
bless
gee.
because I want the mirror in the
Yeah.
ceiling.
But there
and
you
I want
go.
a rope where we're hanging from the rope.
not doing-
but
we not Tarzan
sizzling
and Jane
and we're
G.
going in a circle
Not
like a
doing that, you.
helicopter.
Nadu, there you go with that's an individual thing. That's an individualized thing. I might like cooking in the kitchen in my booty shorts and my person come down spank my ass and stuff and I
Spank
turn
it?
around
You
and
wanna
with
stick it
kiss. Listen what I'm saying. I might be that's
He's
the
crazy.
what is it? The spontaneous for me, right? I'm cooking, you come in, smack my ass, turn me around, kiss me, or hug me from the back and whatever, and that turns me on. Everybody is different. Somebody be like, okay, let me pull your ass to the bathroom, put you on the seat and all that, roast your damn ass and shit.
Oh.
All that's other people's fantasies. You know what I'm saying? You might like it rough, put your leg above your head and
No,
all that
don't pull
shit.
my
I'm
wig
not
out.
into that. Everybody is different.
So what is the
What?
Why? You've not.
Why,
You guys
why?
have not answered me. Why is at least I checked Google.
Why are toys welcome in a relationship?
Why? No, not at all.
Why do
that majority? Don't let me put the number, but everybody should go and check the number themselves. Majority of women, made them married, single, or whatever, have toys at home. Why are they having toys? When? Let me not put the clause when they have a man. The ones without a man, I understand them; they can enjoy their life. But the ones that have a man,
Look,
I've already
Honestly.
told you.
I feel like
Because
because they're
they
not
wanna-
satisfied. But
I
I don't
answered the
own not a
question.
single
I
toy.
don't-
Like,
Okay.
no.
I've answered that question
So
already.
we want to learn about our bodies more.
no, you
Just-
you
okay, here,
said
for me, I
learning
would
about
say-
your body.
Yeah, I would
But I don't
say
think it's a
it will
learning
be
about your
based,
body enough.
For me, it will be.
What do you mean?
I will have them based on for days that I might want my man and he's feeling too tired to perform and stuff like that.
But you
Then I
never
focus
agree
on
with the
the-
statement when I said not every time a man will satisfy you.
I did not say I disagree.
I
I
disagree.
did not say that.
Are
I
you
said
sure?
I feel like my
I
man
agree
is meant
with
to
you.
satisfy
I
me
said I only asked the
24/7.
question that why is it okay for a man to come every time they have sex and it's not okay for the woman to come? That was
That
my
means you didn't
question.
agree. That
What do
means
you
didn't
think about
agree.
that?
It was not about me disagreeing.
Oh,
with
okay.
I
you.
agree. I told you a lot of girls are unsatisfied. Me
Oh,
included
so
a
And
couple
that's why
times.
some women will
You
use
know.
a toy whether
So,
they're in a relationship
For
or not.
you, if they're unsatisfied, what will you tell them? What would be your advice?
Yeah, what would
Like
be
your
your
friend,
advice?
maybe two of your friends comes out. You know what? Damn, for
I
the
love
past
this
4
nigga.
months, I love this dude, but
But I'm not
trust me,
satisfied.
I have not gotten there for
I
the
would tell
past
them,
4
shut
months.
up.
To do what?
no.
I
We
would
No,
tell
no, I didn't hear an
Like I
answer.
said,
I didn't
like
hear an
men
answer.
will tell
What-
you like, "Oh, you biting me, babe," or "It's too hard." You know what I'm saying? So I tell them like,
we're
"You're not
missing the
doing what you're
point.
supposed to do."
We're missing the point.
What's
But
the
your
point?
friend.
Or
your
you don't
female
know my
friend.
body. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't get what I'm saying. They haven't been satisfied at home by their man for the past 4 to 6 months, and they're like, when ladies, you guys talk a lot.
I could buy her a rose.
No. We
Tell
mi-
him.
What will you tell her?
I would tell her she should talk to him.
no,
Talk to
great.
him.
God bless
Okay.
you. You know what? We're
I
missing
do.
the point.
I agree.
Like I
I'm
said
not
from
doing nothing.
like I said from the beginning,
Right.
from the onset, is a mindset. You see, these women, they are wired from way far from us. The
But-
way hold on, Rita. The way she said it. Many of them, they can love a man to date, and the man cannot really fuck, but they can get to climax.
On their own.
It's a mindset.
Yes.
And a guy can feel like I can fuck the shit. I can do 10 hours. They be like,
That's
boy,
bullshit.
fuck
Somebody
Yeah.
just sent me something,
is
right?
the truth.
Where the man was in there, he was working it, sweating
Don't
and all of
get me
that.
wrong.
And then he like, hey, I started. Whole time she just laying there on her.
She's like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear?
This is what I'm saying. So,
So that comes, but
sex.
that's a size play though.
Hold on,
That's a
Rita.
size.
Okay, not size.
No,
because
oh-
I know there's different sizes to toys.
No, hold on.
No,
size
a
play
man
role.
can have a big ass penis and don't know what
I'm
to
saying
do with
toy.
it.
I didn't say
No, you're making the mistake, Soji.
Oh.
They all said they
But
don't
they
like.
still wanna
they
know
don't
what to
like,
do with
They don't
it.
like to be inserted with a toy.
Yes.
There are a lot of toys that they don't have to.
No,
put
I'm not
with
saying the one they insert. Oh.
You
There are
said
some
size.
toy that
don't
their
none
tongue
of
is
them.
as big as this. What were you talking
Yeah,
about that?
As big as what? I saw one like that.
You
I
see?
feel like when girls
That shit was like a
overuse
pipe.
toys,
It's not about going
they
in.
miss the plot.
Wait, what you say?
I feel like when girls like overuse toys, they miss the plot. Then they think they man gonna make them feel like the rose.
Like the
that's
rose.
not-
Thank you.
That's not-
That's what we're
That's
going.
Like,
why
I feel like
I'm
girls
scared
who
of the
overly
rose.
do it, they
And it happens to
eventually
men
they don't
too.
get satisfied
You know,
by like
men.
another
Let me tell you,
person.
men love to unless you.
But
don't,
that's what
hold
I
on,
was
hold on,
asking.
babe, hold on, men. A lot of men are so they will say, "Oh, I don't do it." A lot of men masturbate. If a man masturbates too much, go bring Beyonce to her. She's not. You just
That
gonna
is
act like.
For real?
I'm telling you.
Now, dude,
Wait,
it's
so
like,
when niggas masturbate a lot, it can.
it
They're
can
weird.
affect
I feel like
them.
both.
It's like a woman
Yeah.
using a toy because
Yeah,
the more
that's
they
right.
masturbate, let's say today they take 5 minutes to masturbate.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it might take 6-7
Yeah.
minutes. Like it
That's what I
increase
was
their
asking.
That was
the
the
time.
question you had.
No, so I was asking when women use toys a lot, does it take that, like, the longer that you use it, does that cut, like, because a man can't perform like a toy.
Never.
Right?
Yeah.
Never.
So does that make their feeling, does it make your pussy, like, where you don't
No,
feel a nigga?
no,
I feel like
yourself,
after
no.
a while your sensation like
Yeah,
it's-
does it
it's
feel
not
like-
the
But
same
it
way.
depends. There's
Yeah, I
levels
feel
to
like
this,
that.
guys. It depends. If you are a woman that only use clitoris stimulating toys like a vibrator just on the clitoris, right? That's only bringing sensation to your clitoris. right? If you're a woman that do penetration with toys, that's different. Then that's going to affect your sense of penetration when a man inside of you, right? So let's say for the ladies that only use clitoral stuff, I wouldn't prefer a man going down on me because why my tolerance to come is a little bit higher than what a man can give. You understand?
You see?
Oh, that's why you don't like giving head.
It's
Getting
no,
head.
it's not that.
Okay.
When that
Come for
rose,
her now. Come for her now.
When that
you know?
rose is down there too much, of course, a human tongue not going to satisfy.
Yeah,
you
no,
gotta
it's just
Never.
separate.
It can never.
I would say
diabolical.
no.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's
That's
some
not
women
it.
that don't come, that don't get to that state. That don't get to that state for like you will lick till Jesus come for like 30
So I have
minutes.
a
No,
question.
see,
I have a
stuff for me
question.
is that you gotta know what you're
Wait,
doing. If
I
you
got
don't
a
know what you're
question.
doing, I'm gonna be irritated
Do
like 2
women
minutes.
only
I'm out.
come from
I
the
can't
clit?
do it.
It all depends on the woman's body. The woman has to understand herself.
So that's what I'm talking about. Like seriously, me and Virgin Mary are the same place because
Calm
I
down,
don't
fire,
know
man.
how to,
I can't
how
do
do
it.
people
Virgin
come
Mary?
from the inside.
Which Virgin Mary? The one from Togo, right?
No, the one from Ijebu.
No, if you can come from
Hey, Jibble.
penetration, that man is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Because a lot of girls cannot come from penetration.
That's true.
No,
Like,
let's go there. That's
Come
what
from
we're
hold on,
talking
penetration,
hold on,
that's
hold on.
the
What did you say
GOAT.
now?
And I'm going to be crazy.
Oh,
I'm
hold on,
chasing
Bree.
your
Hold
ass.
on, Sergi.
What you said
Hey, I'm bust.
something
I'm
now.
knocking at the window.
You
I'm like,
said-
your mama
I'm
trying
No,
to
hold on. You said
What did you
most
just say?
women don't come from penetration.
They don't.
I don't
They
believe
don't.
that. I don't believe
I
that.
never.
I
did
No,
didn't
no, no,
do
no,
that.
no,
ladies
no,
that
no.
just
It's
tell-
not your body now.
Look
I'm
at these
one.
ladies, they
It's
just agree.
Hold on.
Let her explain.
Hold on.
That's on Reddit.
Hold on.
I mean,
Let her explain, please. Please explain that why.
This guy is serious.
I'm just saying, it's just a known
no
fact.
shit.
So
It's not no to men, no, because some men will
well,
deny
I'm
it.
telling y'all, a lot of
So,
times when y'all
okay.
think y'all going pound town
Pound
crazy,
town.
I mean, it feel great, but the girl not coming, G.
You know, I said something at the beginning. Like I said that if you can move closer move closer here. You know, I said something like if most of the times when a man is going, the women are not satisfied. And it's some of the times it leads to these ladies, some, not all, getting toys to satisfy themselves because most men, or some men, don't let me say most men, some men don't like to be told what to do during sex. They get angry. Or they at that moment they lose their focus or they just, like, oh, come, you turn them down. But to them, they are doing what they should do. But to you, they're doing nothing. So you,
How can you
nothing.
No,
That's
hold
why
on.
it's important
Let me ask
to
Bree,
learn
Bree.
a person's body.
Bree, let me ask you
Because
a
it's like you
question.
come into school thinking you already got the diploma.
Yeah, you
Why
can't
are you
fucking
using
be
school?
like
Are we in
fucking
school?
Keisha.
I want to
I'm
ask
Bree,
you a question.
know what I'm
I
saying?
asked them before you came in. What do you understand? What's the difference between love making and having sex?
What's the big difference? I don't like having sex. I love making.
I
That
feel
is what I
like
do.
When you
That's
know
another
somebody-
yeah.
perspective for you.
You know, you
When
get
you
what I'm
know
saying? That is what
somebody-
I do.
Like I don't even have sex if I don't like you. Or we
It's
have,
that,
like, some type
that
of
is what I
connection.
do.
I don't
Because
really do like
but
hookup
many ladies,
sex.
they be
I
like,
don't want to have sex.
so
Yeah,
I
me
want to
neither.
make love.
Yes.
So
yes.
and
Okay.
you
Look
know
at
what?
me in my eyes.
Yes.
You know what?
Yeah.
I do?
If you close your eyes, I gotta smack
Can you just let me? And I tell the lady, you know what? I don't want to have sex with you. I want to make love to you. We got to go slow. But most men,
What do you mean by that?
no, most men be like, oh, man.
No, explain to me.
What?
I want you to explain to me, stop by stop. What do you mean when you say I don't want to have sex? I want to make
I
love.
want to make love, yeah.
What do you mean by that when you say you want to make love? I want you to explain that part to me.
Why are you singling me out?
No, I'm not singling you because he
like,
asked the question.
We're rounding up.
Yeah,
We're
but
rounding
he
up.
asked
We're
the
rounding up.
question.
You're the one
Can
who-
you explain to me
You-
what
Well,
do you mean?
he will explain that when Jesus comes.
Okay,
So
no,
round
no,
it
no,
up.
but no. You guys, explain to
Time.
me. What do you see? What do you mean when you say make love?
Okay, let me.
versus
Okay.
okay.
Let me blunt it out. See,
Yeah.
I'll be blunt. Most men, or some men, can't differentiate it because most men just want to go in and come.
No, don't say most. That's the way.
Okay, should I say?
A man
That's
can
most
have
men.
sex anytime.
Yes.
How can you just go inside of a woman?
Because that is the
it.
way.
That's how they
wired.
wired. G.
That's
I'm
what we're
telling you,
wired.
That's all they
A
do.
man can go out
round
there
up,
now, have
please.
sex and come back.
Round
Yeah.
So,
But women take
okay.
time. It takes a man who understand how a woman is wired. You prepare her, you get to the location, and you
I go to the promised land and come.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. Let
Can
me
you
put
round
this
up,
down.
man?
Yes. Look, sex, making love,
Adult toys.
adult toys. Look, this is 2025.
Are you
A
sure?
woman has the right to speak up and let you know how she would love for you to manufacture her, like to touch her body, to everything. Just the same way a man can tell you, baby, this is what I like and what I don't like. And that's the same way a man and a woman can decide to use toys together, meaning I want to be a sub, I want to be a dom, or, it's you have to be open-minded. But one of the most important things of all time in a relationship, anybody with anything, it has to be communication. Just to let you know, that was my point of view when I brought up toys. Why, yes or no, just communicate with your partner. And I would like to thank y'all very much, Anthony, Soji, Miss Bree. I love you.
They brought the fire. Yeah.
And Rita had to go. Yes, she did. Rita had to go. But I really want to thank y'all for coming from Impact Podcast. Please like, share,
And subscribe.
follow, subscribe, everything.
Thank you.
I really appreciate y'all. Thank you.